Good evening, aloha from Florida. So I was hoping to make it down to the ocean today to shoot this video, but I still wanted to do it. It's about aviation again. You could even call this video Aviation Destroys the Globe Again and Again and Again. So I'm gonna give you 3 resources to look at airplanes and flight and the physics of aviation from the perspective of a flat earther, which flat Earth is the only observable objective reality. The globe is just a belief system. It cannot be observed or measured anywhere in reality. So the first resource is Vika Drazov and his documentary called Flatten the Curve. It's full of commercial and military pilots proving the Earth is flat and stationary. The second resource is Eddie Alencar and his book, 16 Emergency Landings Proving Flat Earth. If you'd like to see videos on that, check out Eddie's channel on YouTube called Flat Earth Banjo. He's also got a compilation on there of 2.5 hours of pilot after pilot after pilot saying, yeah, we know the Earth is flat. The third resource is on Taboo Conspiracy, Ben's channel. The interview he did with Bob, many years ago now, with the F-15 fighter pilot who says, yeah, the Earth is flat, and everything that I did in aviation proves the Earth is flat when I was a fighter pilot. And he puts a challenge out to the modern day fighter pilots and says, run your radar out 80 miles and see that the bottom altitude does not change because the Earth is flat. Now, my 3 points that I bring up to people all the time when they want to say, you can see the curvature of the Earth when you're in an airplane. Okay, here's 3 facts from flight. The ADI does not lie. The TOD tells the truth, and the pitch data proves the Earth is flat. Most people don't know what the ADI is. That is the attitudinal directional indicator where the gyroscope is housed. The gyroscope references level from where it is set, and it doesn't readjust with gravity or a pressure gradient or anything else. And it doesn't matter how high, how far, how fast an airplane flies, it references level from where it's set. So you set that gyroscope or that ADI in New York, you can fly to California and it'll be flying straight and level through the air over a plane. And the ADI, the gyroscope inside of it, proves it. The TOD, that is the top of descent calculation. When an airplane starts coming down out of the sky to land at an airport, the commercial ones usually about 100 miles away, they have to calculate the flatness of the Earth and the stationary, the non-rotating Earth. Did you know pilots are taught to assume the Earth is flat and non-rotating? Oh yeah, but that's an assumption. It really is curved and it really is spinning. No, they have to assume that as a scientific assumption. That means they have to treat it as it's true. They assume that the Earth is flat and stationary. They have to treat the Earth as it's flat and stationary. Why? Because it is flat and stationary. Airplanes fly through the air over plane. And then the pitch data, that shows the orientation of the aircraft changing. But once they get to their cruising altitude, the pitch data for thousands of miles at a time does not change. The orientation of the aircraft does not change. So that proves the Earth is flat. So those 3 things, the ADI does not lie, the TOD tells the truth, and the pitch data proves the Earth is flat, and those 3 resources I mentioned earlier. Have a great night. God bless.